right, Nintendo collectors and fellow Arcadians, how you all doing? Did you have a good time at Play Manchester? I know I did. Bloody long way up there though, 7 hours it took me to get up there. I think I left about 1 o'clock Friday afternoon. I was staying at my uncle's house. He put me up for the night so I could have the whole day there Saturday without having to worry about travel. Actually, tell a lie, I did travel back Saturday night, but at least I got there early. Didn't have to worry about too much travelling from London all the way up to Manchester, which was cool. But 7 hours, man, that's a long way to go for me to end up just playing Donkey Kong. This is the weird thing. I'll go all this way, there's all these fantastic machines, I end up playing Donkey Kong, which I've got here right in front of me. I just can't resist it. I've got to put the high score on there. But other than that, I didn't really go up there for the games really. I went up there to see my mates, to see fellow YouTubers, and just have a bit of an old chat, because we don't really get a chance to. You comment on stuff on the forum, and you message each other within the forum, and obviously new friends I've made on YouTube like Tootie, Stuart, Jay, Cyber Snake, Retro Dave, although he wasn't there, and a few others. It was just my chance to meet all you guys, and I was really looking forward to that. I'm going to put my glasses on, guys. I can't see jack shit without them on. That's better. That's right. So yeah, it was just fantastic. I got in there about 10. The queues weren't that bad at all. Got in there for 10 o'clock. I think the people that didn't have tickets didn't get in there till about 11. So people with tickets got in there at 10. I went straight over to all the stalls looking for bargains, because I knew this was probably the best opportunity before everyone else got there. And I'm going through all these little games. I feel this little tap on the shoulder, and it's Tootie. And I'm like, Tootie! Fantastic! I couldn't believe it. It's weird. It's weird seeing him there with his voice and him just like there. It's like cool. I finally get to meet him. So I think I was either just about to buy a game, or I was rummaging through. There was something I was in the middle of, and I thought, well, I'll just get back to you in a minute. I've just got to do this first. So I did whatever I did. I can't remember whether I was paying for a game or not. And then I turned around and he was gone. I couldn't believe it. And that was it. I didn't see him for the rest of the day. So, man, we've got to meet up. I can't believe that. That's not good enough. I can't just say hello then disappear. I know you've said in your comments that you were hanging out at the arcades. Well, I did. I mean, I was hanging out at the UK VAC. They've got like a little table there. A Retro Games Party, James, who's basically supplies all those cabs, has a little stall there normally. And normally I'm hanging out there chatting to fellow forum members, you know. You should have come over. Perhaps we just missed each other. I mean, it's such a big place. It's easily, you don't get lost, but you easily miss people in there, you know. It's, you know, it's just a big place and it's lots of people. And I must have walked around all the arcades about 10 times. Awesome games there. James always puts on a fantastic show. And I was actually looking for you there, Tootie. I really was. I looked up and down for you. I was looking all over for you. I really wanted to have a chat with you. And then we sort of organised a drink at the bar for 12. And I met up with Cyber Snake, which was cool. Never met him before. It was fantastic having a chat with him. Good to see you there, buddy. And Retro Chef, is it? Another guy there. And lots of really nice people. We just come up and saying hello. It was really nice, you know, just chatting about games and YouTube and forum and all that sort of stuff. So it was just fantastic. It's just a shame that, you know, I couldn't have a drink with Tootie, and shame Retro Dave wasn't there, but hopefully at Revival. I don't want to go on too much about Revival, touch on that a bit later, but Revival is the next event, and that's at Wolverhampton, which I will be attending. I will be supplying a couple of my games there, a couple of my cabs. So I hope you guys, if you didn't make Play Manchester, or even if you did, I hope you can make it to Revival, because that is a real intimate event. Not so many stalls, not so many arcades, but it's a nice intimate event. I really, really like it. and normally you get a lot of developers there signing stuff and stuff like that. I think Ocean were there last year with Chris Wilkins signing the book, the Ocean book, which was really cool. So I'm going to try and stay over the night there, so I'll be there for the whole weekend. I'm going to take a couple of my cocktail machines, which would be cool. So please, if you can, make Revival, guys. That'd be really, really cool. But anyway, back to playing Manchester. I'm going off on one. Also, I met Craig. Craig's here again. I never met you before. It was fantastic meeting him, even though, again, I didn't have much time to chat with you. It's just nice to put faces to names, you know, that you see. Always put nice comments on my YouTube channel. Really appreciate it, Craig. You're a fantastic guy. Who else was there? I want to say thanks to James for putting on such a great show again. Sean Holly, who took over from me from the 10 Pence Arcade podcast, which I used to do with Victor Marland. Great podcast. I mean, it's gone on to be much better from when I started. I did, probably about a year with the podcast. I really enjoyed it, but I just found my time and family issues just took over and I just couldn't do it anymore. So, you know, Sean took over and he's doing a fantastic job. It was great to see Sean there, helping out James with all the arcade machines. And good chatting to you, mate. I hopefully see you at Revival. Ben Purity, who's another Nintendo collector, good to see you there, mate. Hope the Versus boards worked out for you. And that's it. I can't remember anyone else. I think that was it. I was on my own pretty much most of the time. Bit sad, really. But no, I did chat to a few guys and I did play a few games. I guess the highlights for me at an event like that is the arcades. It's such a big event, and also I do enjoy looking around the stalls, and I bought loads of games which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, mainly it's the arcade games. Jeff Minter's always nice and very approachable sort of a bloke, isn't he? But it's also busy, you know. I never get a chance to sit down. I want to do the Oculus Rift he's got to sit up there with the Tempest game, but I never get a chance. It's all so busy there, but always looks really, really cool, the stuff that he's churning out. I'll tell you what I did have a go on, which was a real disappointment, was the Sinclair Vega. First of all, I couldn't believe the size of it. It was so small. It was no bigger than that, probably the size of remember Swan Vesta matches? I think they still do them actually. It was a little bit bigger than that. So it was almost like a controller. And I had no idea it was going to be that small. I thought it was just going to be slightly smaller than the original one. I could not believe how small it was. So that was my first disappointment. I didn't like the way the wires would come out the back because it was very stiff to hold. The wires were making it very stiff to hold. It wasn't very flexible. You know, not like a SNES controller. You know, the lead's very flexible. It sort of flops about. Well, these you've got two leads coming out and they're very stiff. And I don't know, it just didn't feel right. And also the choice of games on there were really poor. A lot of them I've never heard of. I know you can download a lot of the games, but you're paying out £100 here. Okay, you would expect a few, at least half of the titles to be top titles. £100 for well, it is just an emulation, isn't it, of games which I've already got and which I'd rather play on my original Sinclair Spectrum. So yeah, I was really disappointed with that, and I just think the price tag, I think it's probably not worth more than £20 for what it is. It really isn't. I mean, what you'll get in a little thing like that, in a little box probably no bigger than that, it's a plug and play thing, which are around about £20. There's no way I'd pay £100 for that. Really, really disappointed. I don't care if it's English, it's way overpriced in my mind, way overpriced. And it's just come out at the wrong time. Maybe come out 5 years ago, it might have done a bit better, but now I think, you know, people cotton on to these sort of things, and a lot of retro collectors prefer the real thing anyway. You know I do. I mean, I do this hobby because I like the anticipation of loading up a game. I like the loading screen of a game. You know, I can sit there and read the instructions while the game's loading up. I don't want it a flick of a button. I really don't. I mean, it's like CDs, you know, isn't it? It's like downloading songs off off the iTunes. You don't get to listen to the whole album. You just pick and choose a song. It's just not right. You know, I was born in that physical era where you could pick up something, look at it, look at the instructions, look at the artwork, the whole shebang, you know, the whole thing. It's a ceremony putting the game on, you know, it just doesn't work for me, that Sinclair Vega. So big thumbs down for that from me, unfortunately. But the highs of that Play Expo were the arcades, were the pinballs. I finally got to play Pinbot. I played Bride of Pinbot. I never got to play Pinbot and absolutely loved it. Loved both those machines. In fact, you know, if that was the pinball I would like to own, it would be that one. Pinbot and Bride of Pinbot. I'd love to own those games. They just look so cool. And I like the fact that actually Nintendo brought out that game as well. So it's kind of got a Nintendo theme with it as well. Because, you know, I'd love to own Mario, the pinball, but it's just not a great game. Well, it's an average game, I guess. And it does look great, the pinball, but the game's not all that. But whereas Pinbot is really, really cool. So it was good to see that. So what I'm going to show you now, guys, before we move on to other things, I've got a few other little things I'm going to throw into this week's video. A few new little things I'm going to do. But before I move on to that, I just want to show you a little walk around I did of Play. The sound quality is not great. You might have to turn it up a little bit if you're watching this on the TV just to hear my voice, because it is quite noisy in there. But I did a whole walk round of all the cabs, so it's quite interesting to see the lineup of cabs that James showcased at this year's event. So yeah, check that out, guys, and enjoy. Alright guys, what I'm going to do, walk around with all the arcades, starting over here. We have Outrunners, Space Base Part 2. I used to own that cab, absolutely huge. We've got a Sega Megatech system, Joust, Robotron. Must be 100 odd cabs here. Rad Mobile, Thunderblade, Outrun, Super Hang-On, Afterburner, Powerjet. And these are classics of my time. Gorf, when that came out in the arcades, one of the first games to have synthesized speech. Absolutely love that game. Tron. Not a big fan of that game, actually the film was a big hit back in the 80s. This is a Sakurai cab, it's got Bosconian running in it at the moment. There's another small Sakurai cabs. These are Italian machines. Same with this one here, it's got that line in it, I think. Lovely Tempest Cabaret, Battlezone Cabaret, Punchback, love that game, Phoenix Cabaret, Little Mr. Do Cabaret in 1942, this must be the Cabaret lineup. What have we got in here? Arkanoid, I think it is. What's in there? Rally X. Polyphenols, is it? I'll never pronounce it. Puckman. Crazy Cons, what we got over in the UK. It's nearly another Sakurai cab. The Invaders, another Sakurai Italian cab. Pattern Point, Big Dove. Missile Storm. Turbo Outrun. We've got a lovely Paperboy here. I love Paperboy. What a fantastic game that is. Lethal Forces, Enforces, I'm not really into the shooting games really. Daytona, NBA Jam, it just tries this control game. 4 players. I've got this on the SNES, it's fantastic. 18-wheeler, 782 Double Day. There's one for you, Retro Dave, Operation Thunderbolt. Panning round, just panning right round, so yeah, it's a huge event. Over this side we've got Raid Racer, Combat 2, Championship Sprint. That's my friend Richard's favourite game, he's got a champion on that. Operation 3, never played that. Police Trainer, Special Criminal Investigation, Science Scope, Kung Fu Master. That's just in a, what do you call it, these are, I can't remember their name now, pajama cabs basically. I can't remember their name, I used to own them, I can't remember the right name. by Electric Coin. It's Nemesis, fantastic game. We've got in there, we've got Joris, and that's Ghosts and Ghosts, Quiet Champ, Nibbler, Sidearms, Play Choice 10, we've got Hyper Sports, Jericho, Road Blasters, Space Man, Sega Quartet, with the artwork inside that game, very awesome. Retro Games by my mate James, who's basically his event, and he runs all of these caps there pretty much. Tutankhamun, that's a rare cap, Stern, Robotron, classic game, Millipede, love the side art of Millipede, look at the side art guys. One of my favourite side arts in any game. We've got the Time Pilot, classic game. This used to be my old cab, Super Punch Out. Do miss this game actually. Speed Buggy, or Buggy Boy. Classic game, what a fantastic game that is. Atari Pole Position. We've got Frogger, Juno First, one of my favourite shoot 'em ups. Lovely vertical shooter. Cuba, my old Popeye, this used to be my Popeye. We've got Donkey Kong here, Asteroids, we've got Berserk, this used to be my old Berserk here. I did all the side art on the side here. This is all hand painted by me, guys. Have a look at this. See the artwork down the side, just about making it out. That was all my handiwork. If you can see that. We've got Amadeus, Pac-Man, Spider Hunter, classic game. Artwork's a bit faded. Mad, oh that's Bomber Jack, Double Dragon, Super Smash TV, Virtual Fighter, Lamar 24. Hey, look, who's that? Games with Love Chris. How you doing, guys? You enjoying it?
Mate.
What do you think?
Hey?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Packages hot.
Today, mate. Been good. Loads of good people.
Yeah.
Not chatting.
Not too much chatting. I've lost my voice.
Yeah. Just meet loads of people in it.
I'm going to have synthesizer
Been a good day.
speech.
It has been an awesome day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
See
good
you
to
later,
see the
guys.
young'uns playing on the old machine.
Now we can actually play the games.
Yeah, I know. We're going to get chucked out in a minute,
Yeah.
aren't we? Anyway,
There's a chance to play. We're going to have a go.
see you later, Chris.
Yeah, Alex.
See you later. Tables. Tubal. I absolutely love this game. Such a brilliant game. You get this on the NES, and I think it's on some compilation disc on the PS2, but it is a fantastic little cab. I love the way the thoughtful effects in the marquees. Awesome. Brilliant game. And then we've got Return of the Jedi, Shinobi there, Play Choice, another Play Choice 10, Midnight Resistance is my mate Ollie's cab. Ollie, remember this cab? I remember you doing this one up. My mate Ollie did all the artwork for this, very, very cool. Universal Receptor, Road Blasters, Gauntlet Legends, and that's about it, guys, with the arcades. I mean, all the pinballs around here, all the console stuff over there. Absolutely huge event. I'm not going to do everything now, but I just want to show the arcade stuff. And all the pinballs are all down there. Actually, I'll just show you my favourite pinball if I can find it. Where is it? Around here.
Oh, no.
Just show you quickly my favourite pinball machine, which I've been playing this weekend, which is Bride of Pinbot and Pinbot. Can't decide. If I was going to have a pinball machine, it'd be one of these two. Absolutely love it. Lovely synthesized speech. It's a fantastic game. This game actually you can get on the NES. Well, that's it, guys. That's my little walk around video on Play Manchester. Hope you enjoy. So there you go, guys. Play Manchester. You can't fault the cab line up there. Absolutely awesome, and you don't know the amount of work that goes in there. You see those cabs there on Saturday. It's like a whole week before they turn up there of organising, make sure the games are all working. So yeah, we can moan about the event, about the queues, the prices of some of the games, the food being overpriced and all that. Yeah, totally understand that, but the arcade games there and the dedication, because none of those guys there, they get paid for any of that. that work there. They're walking around, making sure people don't put beers on top of the cabs. None of them guys are getting paid, they're just doing it out of love of their machines and the hobby. So hats off to those guys. You put on a fantastic show, well done, really, really cool. And I hope you enjoyed that, guys, little walk round, because it is hard to get that at the right time. I had to make sure everyone was out and leaving, and I was about to get chucked out, so just about got there at the right time. So moving now swiftly on to pickups, but before that I just want a little shout out to Leslie70, who fixed my Spectrum. I know I was trying to tune my Spectrum in the other week when I did the Spectrum collection. It wouldn't tune into my Bang & Olufsen. Well, I thought there was something wrong with the Spectrum or the TV. Anyway, he said send it off to me and I'll mod it. So I did, I sent it off to him, and it turns out it's already been modded. I can't believe it. Because I remember now, actually, I bought that about 2 years ago off another collector, and I remember now I bought it already modded, so I just couldn't remember at the time. So he sent it back with the proper lead I should have, which is the SCART lead. So now it plugs into my Bang & Olufsen and the sound comes out of TV, and it's absolutely awesome. And I did play through Bruce Lee really quickly, and I don't know, maybe I'll do a review of it, a gameplay of it another time, but yeah, it was fun. I mean, I remember them fond days for me, but might not be so fun for you to watch, so I don't know, we'll see if I do a gameplay. But moving on to the games I picked up at Play. Now, all these games here are off the same stall that Tootie got all these games off, because I see all these games in his video. Fantastic pickup, but I had all them in my hand, right? I had a stack here this high of games, and the guy was adding it up on his calculator, and it's come to about 200 quid. I'm like, well, I ain't got that. Take away that, take away that. I saw all your games, Tootie. I picked up all of them, and I'm glad you got them, right? And it's funny that you got them, but I picked up all of them and I had to put half them back because I didn't have the money. But I think what I've got here is pretty much what like you've got. There's a couple of hits, a couple of misses here, but that's what I like about buying games at events. It's like going back to the days when I used to go in Woolworths or Boots and I was buying Sinclair Spectrum games. You didn't know what really you were buying. Okay, you could wait for the monthly for the magazine to come out and review it, but if it came out before the reviews in the magazine, you wanted to spend your money, you wanted the latest game, so you just looked at the artwork, and that's all I did here, was look at the artwork and just base the game on that. But I enjoy that, it's part of the fun. So a lot of these games have got some cool artwork, but they might be a bit crap gameplay. Starting off with the first one, which is Ikea Warriors, which I've owned before, and I only bought it because it was £5. And it's not so good. It's not. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as the arcade machine. So yeah, that was my first up. But yeah, it's in good condition, and I have got the instructions. I've got a whole stack of instructions upstairs that I've got from the car boot, which I'm going to add to a lot of these. So I'm trying to complete some of them, you know. So that was the first game, £5. Thought that was a good deal. Next one, Iron Tank, not such a good game either, and I'm surprised because I bought it on the fact that it was SNK, who made a lot of games for Neo Geo. I thought, okay, this must be a cool Neo Geo game, but no, it's not. It's a really bad tank game that's got really bad collision detection. I played it briefly, not for very long, about a minute. I will go back to it because I don't just play a game for a minute. I've got to get to at least the second level, because sometimes the second level does change a lot and the game can turn around completely and can turn out to be quite a good game, but so far this looks absolutely crap. So, but that's cool, it's fun. That's what I like about it, picking up some crap games with some good artwork, because the artwork on that's not bad, is it? Really? It's not too bad. I've seen worse. Next up is a cool game by Capcom, Section Z. I paid £7 for this. Really cool game. In fact, I've got it on the I've got the Famicom version of this, but it's cool to have the American version. And £7, guys, you can't go wrong. It's got some cool artwork there on the box, on the cart rather. If that will focus in. Focusing now, yeah. It's got some sort of, I don't know what you call them, Japanese sort of bot on there, mech on there, really cool. Never heard of this game. I bought this game on the artwork. Again, looks really, really cool. Is it Mac Max or Mag Max? Have you heard of this one, guys? I've never heard of this game before. Look at the artwork though. Two-headed dragon in space. Right up my street. Loving that. Can't wait to play this. Haven't played it yet. Again, I think I paid about £7 for this, which I think is a bargain. £7's a bargain for a game for me. Next up, I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I've never played it. I looked at it. I recognised the title. I recognised the artwork. It's by Capcom, which has got to be a good. It's a Disney game. Can you guess what it's going to be? Tailspin or Top? Yeah, it's Tailspin. I mean, I've never heard. Is there a cartoon series on this? I don't know. I don't remember it. I don't remember this game back in the day. But I mean, I've heard good things about it. I don't know whether it's an arcade game. I don't know a lot about it. But it's got cool artwork. It's by Capcom. I have played it on this. I played this the day I bought it, and I absolutely loved it. It kind of reminded me of Sky Skipper actually, because you're in a plane, you can do little somersaults, you can turn around, just like Sky Skipper. It's got kind of little vertical sections in the game. Gonna have to do a gameplay of this because it looks really, really cool. Great music in it as well. So yeah, I think I paid £12 for that, which is cool. Next up is another really, really cool game. I didn't know anything about this game. To me, and I looked at the artwork, it looked like a D&D type game, or could be like a side-scrolling beat 'em up like Golden Axe. But no, it's a really cool shooter, vertical shooter, Dragon Spirit, and it's cool. You control the dragon, and as you get power-ups, he gets like double heads. 2 necks and a head, and he starts firing heavier breath and bigger fireballs and stuff like that. It's just crazy. It's really, really cool. And if there's an arcade version of this, I'm going to go and play it on my main, because it is really, really cool. By Bandai. Nice box of car art there, guys. What did I pay for that? Can't remember what I paid for that. None of these games I paid more than £20 for. I think I probably paid 12 for that as well. The next game up I did pay £20 for. And the next game's got some really, really cool box art. It's Adventure Island. Another cool arcade game. Look at the box art on that. It's so cool. Nice, vibrant, cartoon sort of colours. You got some cool font going on here with your character here in the game. What's his name? I'm looking on the back here for his name. It's gone. But yeah, it sounds really cool, because you're trying to rescue Princess Lilini, is it? Who's been kidnapped by the evil witch doctor, and he's taken her to Adventure Island. Now this Adventure Island sounds really cool. Sounds like some sort of theme park. So yeah. It looks great, and it's got screenshots on the back, which is always great to see, because if you pick up a game on its artwork, and then you turn over and you see the actual screenshots, you know what game it's going to be. You can see it's a side-scroller affair. You're going to buy it. So I bet this kind of sold really well. I really do. It's a classic game. £20, guys. Really cool. Got instructions in there as well, following the same theme as the box art, and then it's just got a bit of artwork in the middle here showing all the enemies and their point systems, what points you can get for each one. So yeah, I really like that. It's really cool. And last of all, another Black Label game. You know, I'm collecting my Black Label games, and I've been after this for a while. I've actually got searched for this. And most of them are in America. Most of them are up there. I buy it now for sort of 40, 50 quid. Some are at 60 quid. So to see this at an event for £17, boxed instructions, Black Label, baseball. Really pleased to get this. So I'm about halfway through my Black Label collection at the moment. It's in pretty good nick, probably 7 out of 10 I would say. Flaps are a little bit worn, but it's complete with instructions. So I was really chuffed to see this. So I think for the whole lot I paid about 60 quid. He wanted 68, I got him down to 60, which was cool. It's always good to get these guys down. Always try and barter guys at these events. So yeah, that was my pickups, man. I was really chuffed with all that. Really, really cool. Didn't overspend, but spent enough and came back quite happy with what I did have. So that's it, pickups, guys. Now I'm going to move on to my gameplay of this week. But before we do that, I'm going to do the art of box art. Now, you know I used to do the 10pence arcade podcast. I had a little section on there, which I used to call the art of side art, where we used to review, or I did, because this was my section on the podcast, where I used to talk about the art of the arcade machine. Because a lot of arcade games, like a lot of the NES games, didn't have great gameplay, but the box art was really cool. Same with the Sinclair Spectrum games. There's some fantastic artists designing the artwork for the front cover, but the actual gameplay wasn't all that. So, you know, lots of times when you get these podcasts, they just review, you know, your main games, your Pac-Mans, your Donkey Kongs, but there's other games out there that are a little bit more obscure, but still had some amazing side art or box art. So I thought I'd continue that onto my YouTube channel, and I'm going to do the art of box art. So this week, guys, we're going to have a look at Circus Charlie, which is really cool, right? I remember this game in the arcade. I probably played it on a jammer cab. I don't remember the dedicated cab, but I do remember the game. And when this popped up on eBay, I just looked at the artwork first and I thought, wow, I've got to own that box, that game, just for the artwork, because to me, this artwork kind of reminds me of a sort of children's program my mum would have watched, sort of like Andy Pandy or something like that. You know, it just harked back to sort of the 50s or 60s, or maybe even earlier, the 30s. It's got that kind of artistic style about it, which I find really kind of cute and very charming. It's got a little guy there, a little circus chap there, balancing on a horse, and either his friends there or another version of him in the background, doing various acts like balancing on a ball, jumping through a fire hoop on a lion, and tight roping. So yeah, it's just a really nice box art. I mean, I haven't checked out the NES version, the American or UK version, but this Japanese art is on its own. I don't think the UK or US versions are like this at all. And that's what's great about collecting for the Famicom and Super Famicom. You do get completely different artwork, and it's the way the Japanese see things through their eyes I find quite interesting. So yeah, that's the box art of this week, guys, is Circus Charlie. It's also my game of this week. Right, I'm not going to do normally box art and the game together, but this week I am, because my mate just picked up this cabinet, and the artwork on this cabinet is just mind-blowing. It's absolutely amazing. So after the gameplay, stay tuned, guys. Just wait till the end for the credits and I'll show you his cabinet, and it's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. But for now, let's go and play a little bit of Circus Charlie. It's a really cute and charming little game, just like the box art. So here we are, guys, Circus Charlie by Konami, 1986. I think the arcade version probably came out a little bit before then. It's a fun little side-scrolling memory game, I guess you could call it, with cute little graphics of little Charlie there jumping over these little monkeys on a tightrope. And the basic idea or premise of the game is just get to the end of the level by just remembering where everything is. And you know, if you're in an arcade and you're trying to get the high score with your mate, it's a fantastic, fun little game. A bit like Hunchback, you know, it's that kind of affair. Anyway, let's give it a go, guys. Great music. I can move left or right or backwards and forwards. And it's best to wait to jump the two together. wait for that one. Wait for the next one. Oh, bit close that one. Oh, that's close. 30 metres to go. Yay! Stage 1 done. Love the crowd. Right, we're on a tightrope now. Jumping monkeys. Reminds me of Donkey Kong. Bloody monkeys are in every game, aren't they? So far, so easy. I'm sure they're going to throw another monkey in a spat in the works in a minute. There we go, here we come. Oh, he jumps as well. Oh. I couldn't jump forward in the air. 10 metres to go. Oh, look, I can see the finish. Will he make it? Yes. You've got to take the time in this, guys. If you rush it, you will fail. Stage 3. Oh, unjust. Ah. Judging the right distance. Oh no! Come on, I've got to do this. Oh man! Oh, I can't believe that. Right, another go, guys. Come on. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Oh, taking a chance there, aren't I? I'm going quick here now. Ah! See, I'm rushing it. It's fun, I like it. I love it, I love the music. Very simple gameplay. And this was, you know, this is what the arcades were about back in the day, you know? I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna wait. Come on, come on, come on. No! I was at the end. Oh, come on, man. Should be getting better, not worse. We've got one life left. Oh, I can't believe I've done that. Cannot believe I just did that. Can't believe that. Oh my god. Oh! Come on, Al. It's just judging the right distance. Meters, come on. This is hard, this is not easy. Ah! Game over. Ah. I know I'm no good, am I? I got to level 4 off camera. I swear I did. It's a classic game, a real classic game. It came out in 1984 in the arcades, and I do remember it. It was a hit. I probably only played it on the Jammer Cab. I don't remember the dedicated cab because my friend Muddy Music has just imported a dedicated cabinet of this game, and it's absolutely stunning. And please guys, just have a look at the pictures at the end in the credits of his cabinet. He's kindly let me use his pictures, which I'll use at the end of this video, so just stay tuned to that because they're amazing pictures, amazing cabinet, very rare machine. And the artwork's completely different than that Famicom artwork you just see there. But what a great little game. I mean, it's quite a relaxing little game that you can just play for 10-15 minutes in the evening and just try and beat your last high score. Great little game, actually really enjoyed it, and I recommend it. I think it only came out on the Famicom and the MSX, I think it was. It might be on Konami Classics on the DS or PS2, not sure. The only other appearance he made was in an arcade game called Mikey, where if you bashed your head on the desk near the teacher's desk, little Charlie would appear as like a little bonus point. But other than that, he never made any other appearance again, unfortunately, because he's a great little character. I absolutely love him, and I love the game. So guys, go and check him out on MAME, or try and get the Famicom cart if you can, or the NES cart. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for all the comments, thanks for all the new subscribers. If you want to see some pictures of some cool arcade machines, go on my Facebook page, Ninty Arcade, or you can follow me on Twitter, Nintendo Arcade. Again, thanks for watching, guys. See you next week. Cheers.